everyone, and welcome to Blade Song Demo. I really like swords and medieval stuff, and this game is supposed to come out either this year or next year, and I thought I would give it a try. I will link it down below in the description on Steam. So yeah, let's get into this. Alright, let's see. Welcome to Blade Song Demo. New game starts Blade Song story mode with a tutorial and a preview of gameplay, progression, and narrative. Creative mode allows for pure expressive sword making without gameplay restrictions. Continue, I guess. It is on my wish list. I'm gonna do new game. In clawing darkness you writhe, you cling to life by the tips of your fingers. Something takes shape in the emptiness. Contours of flesh tracing along familiar lines, a withered old woman's face floating before your own. When she speaks, she has the rasping voice of a raven. Who are you? A swordsmith? A survivor? A saint? Okay, we need a man, a woman, or I will be largely be addressed as a gender-neutral way. At times, generic masculine might be used. Yeah, I'll do a dying. Dying? Wrong, it's not yet your time. The sundering claimed untold lives that you endured when so many around you perished. What did you do to survive? Bro, she's so creepy looking. We got mercenary. I joined a band of sell swords, forging the blades used in our butchery. When the last of them died in battle, it was time for me to start over. It's background gradients, +3 toughness, and may open unique dialogue choices. Alright, leader. We built a settlement at Osterhall? I'm gonna go Osterhall. I was their smith and their spokesperson. For many years we held out one by one. I buried them all. It adds +3 diplomacy. We got wanderer. I applied my trade from settlement to settlement, gathering hard-won knowledge about a world that was falling apart. And I get +3 in knowledge. So not least, I get slave. I was too useful to kill. I was traded back and forth as a prize between warlords who kept me chained to a forge. When I saw my chance, I escaped. I get +3 finesse. I'll do wanderer. A cold hand touches your brow. Water cools your burning throat. You kept something through all your hardships. A keepsake from a better time. What is it? Okay, an artisan's toolkit. For a creative playstyle, grants a bundle of leathers and pigments, more creative freedom early on. Fairly heirloom, a story-focused playstyle, grants a unique family heirloom passed down through prior generations of your lineage. A bottle of rare old worn spirits. An optimist decision-focused playstyle grants a bottle of precious liquor to boost your progress. Let's go, family heirloom. The fire is burning itself out, leaving you a damp shadow of your old self. You claw blindly into the darkness until more water is tipped down your throat. What do you believe in, now the voices have abandoned this world? Oh boy. Ambition. Humanity can rise above the voices if we learn their secret. I believe in small things, bread rising, seasons turning, children growing. We're better off without the voices. Humans can adapt to anything. Compassion, every small kindness is an act of defiance. In a world without pity, nothing matters anymore. There's peace in accepting that. I think freedom. Defying to the end. You can shake your fist all you like, mortal, but you can't stop what's coming. I'll leave you with one final question, and I don't expect an answer. What will fill the silence the voices left behind? As the old woman's face retreats into inky blackness, sparks flicker into life behind her. One by one, a field of stars burning with a sickly pale light. Like seeds taking root, they twist and expand, their tendrils branching and burrowing through the darkness until they've strangled it with light. Now wake, Smith. You still have a part to play in humanity's final act. A new day has dawned. Okay. Your eyes flutter as you regain consciousness. You're faintly surprised to find yourself alive. Either death did not come for you, or when it did, it found you unyielding. Waken. You sit up gasping, sweat drenched. The fever has broken. I guess I was sick, probably? I'll remember. A lifetime on the road, selling your wares, sleeping under trees, learning the secrets of the world. Every year it got harder, landmarks vanished, bridges collapsed, outposts fell to ruin. At last you were forced to seek a sanctuary. It was a long journey to Aaron Keep, through dust and despair. Your last memories are of sliding from your dying horse, your numb legs tracking furrows into the mud as someone dragged you to shelter. But who? Outside the tent is a crude field forge, complete with an anvil. Did you crawl here in a daze? Or did your mysterious caretaker bring you here? Either way, the anvil gives you a feeling of home. Now I'll get my bearings. You're in a tent. There's no sign of your caretaker, apart from a half-empty water pail and a damp cloth on your brow. You peek out of the tent flap, squinting against the sunlight. Outside, as far as the eye can see, stretches a chaotic sprawl of tents and shelters. Churned mud and shallow graves. Most of your rations are gone. Your horse was already dying when the fever took you. Its body is nowhere to be seen. By now it's likely soup. You're on your own. Most of your... Oh wait. Access to fields, forges, yeah. It seems to have been abandoned for some time, lacking anyone with the skill to work it. But it won't require much effort to get it running again. You need to make a living out here. Hopefully it won't come to that. First you should head to the gates and try to secure entry to Aaron Keep. That's why I came here, after all. Thank you for playing the Blade Song demo. This short tutorial will teach you all you need to know. Please follow closely. Welcome to Camp, Swordsmith. People come to you with commissions. You choose which commissions to take on. Commissions refresh daily. Select the highlighted button to choose your first commission. Okay, Owen. When you accept a commission, you prepare a billet for your sword. Preparing this billet costs action points. I have 3. Action points replenish daily. Preparing this billet also costs a steel. I have 22 steel. Customer is a gaunt man in a tattered cloak. He approaches you, noticing the anvil outside your tent. You a blacksmith? Can you make me a sword? I've got the coin for it, just make sure it's good and long. I don't like my enemies to be in a hugging distance, if you get my meaning. We got 50 XP and 40 thalers. I'm guessing that's the currency. Forge. Okay, this ability has 2 steps. First, you need to give the blade a sharp edge. Watch the cross-section display to get a better understanding of what's changing. The edge is now sharp, and you can further adjust the shape of the cross-section. Continue hammering until the hexagon shape becomes a diamond shape. There we go. Hilt time. Okay. In hilt mode, you have access to a library of sword parts to complete your sword. Select a guard from the library, then attach it to the slot. Okay. I'm just gonna use that one. I'm not sure how wide it's supposed to be. Oh, okay. The commission is fulfilled. It's time to sell the sword. Click the button above. The man takes a sword and jabs it at his shadow experimentally. A slow grin crosses his face, Owen. This should do the trick. Thank you, Smith. Here is your payment. Yeah? Yay, we finished our first. Looks like we got another one. Sure. Okay. That's pointy. The scrapped item. Go to your inventory to see received. I got 20 steel. Nice. I guess end the day? Okay. Outer gate. Passage into Iron Keep is barred by a colossal gate, taller than a ship's mast. It was built to withstand enemy armies, but since the Masked Kingdom's ascension, it mainly keeps out the desperate masses seeking his protection. I'll examine the magical barrier. It's only visible to the half-light of dawn, or when it pours with rain, a faint shimmer that rises from the wall and captures Iron Keep in a vast dome. Knowledge, success. For a city to have survived this long past the sundering, it must have extraordinary defenses. You've heard that some surviving outposts have guardian dragons or shrouds of impenetrable fog, but none have as perfect as protection as Iron Keep. It's as though the song has never ended. Attackers, human or otherwise, are simply unable to breach the dome. Poisonous miasmas? I don't know. Dissipate harmlessly against it. Plagues are kept at bay. Within the sanctuary, crops grow without withering. Water runs clean and people can sleep without fear. If such miracles can exist in a world without the voices, surely there's hope for the future. Approach the gate. As you approach, the rise to emit a caravan, and chaos breaks out. The crowd swells like a rising tide. Refugees push forward, begging for entry, and the guards batter them back with their shields. The merchant wagons barrel through, their drivers using horsewhips to lash stranglers out of the way. I'll call for the attention. Huh? What do you want? He gazes down at you like a fisherman disappointed with his catch. You a citizen or you guys have a worker's permit? No I don't. Then get out of here, applicant. Stop wasting my time. Applicant? That's the euphemism the guards use to refer to the desperate hordes camping at their gate. It has a nicer ring, he supposed, than refugee. I have useful skills. I'm a blacksmith. Every applicant who comes in here begging as a doctor, a master glassmaker, or a damned alchemist, you think I was born yesterday? If you're a smith, prove it. Do you think I just leave my post like that? Post awful to fly. You return to your tent where your makeshift forge waits. You're hardly at your best, working with such limited materials, but it's all you have for the meantime. It won't be long before your cache of steel runs out. Since it seems you're going to be here longer than expected, you should make it a priority to find a merchant in this forsaken place. A new day has dawned. So we gotta find a merchant. Let's see, you got XP, some steel, and some wood. Okay. Okay, well, I guess he likes it. I'm level 2, and I gained a skill point. Okay. Unlocks profile taper. and distal taper. Okay. Dang. A pretty nice blade, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I'll accept the offer. Josh and an old man limps to your anvil, a worn blade in his quivered hands. This sword has been seen better days, Smith. Can you help? Sure. Oh, yeah. Sure has. He inspects the blade running across the edge. Much better. Good work, Smith. Sure. You're welcome. And back to your tent. You return to your tent where your makeshift fort waits. Bro, what the fuck? Guess we're going to the Lost City. Somewhere below, you hear barely audible chanting. I guess investigate. I don't know if I want to. The chanting stops. They've seen you. They're like trying to like summon Saint or something. Flee? You slip away, stealthy as a cat. The chanting fades into the distance. I should have searched for the merchant. How many skill points I do? I want to learn how to engrave, so I'm going to go that way. Okay. Well, thank you, Smith. Alright, well, thank you for hanging out with me to test out this demo. I will be continuing the playthrough on another episode. Yeah. Have a good rest of your day, guys, and I hope to catch you next time. Do out.